FYF Sports, man. It's Lamont, and we are back. And we got another NBA Jam video. Right? We're trying to get through all 30 NBA teams. We're trying to officially beat the game. That's the goal, to beat the game. Right? This is the 90s basketball challenge. We're really trying to evaluate the talent of the 90s, because we know when we look at the ratings of the players, when we look at how NBA Jam, I think it was pretty accurate. But as we talk and we deal with these NBA debates, man, just look at some of the names that you see scrolling across the screen here. Brad Daugherty, Muggsy Bogues. All these guys seem to get overrated a bit. And even just when we did our first game, obviously Portland Trail Blazer fan, I have to go with the Blazers. We roll with the Blazers. Clyde Drexler, a guy that's a superstar, labeled a superstar in the 90s. I'm talking about came up short, bad. Couldn't make a shot, had no power, no energy, just getting pushed all around. It was Terry Porter who came off the bench. That seemed to be the far superior player, but how did I not know these things? Because when you look at the ratings, Terry Porter's numbers across the board were much better than Clyde Drexler's. So this week when we start off the day, man, we'll go ahead and get started here. We're probably gonna be starting Terry Porter, man. We gotta ride with the Blazers. So we're gonna stay with the same team. Strategy's gonna change up a little bit, man. I don't know how many people in here actually play NBA Jam, but we're gonna be switching the strategy up just slightly, man. Right. We're gonna switch the strategy up to give ourselves a better chance. Now, we were down at halftime of the last game. Terry Porter had to come in. It was kind of just like how LeBron does with the Lakers, man. Had to come in and give up a miraculous game, but it was just too little too late. All right, so we're going to go with our head-to-head. All right, let's get it set up here.
Welcome to NBA Jam.
All right, y'all. And some of y'all got to let me know, man. If y'all get this game, I think they have the game now so you can play it online. So, again, how does it not have my record? All right. I don't know. I think you might have to win to have a record. I don't know how it doesn't have my record. I might have deleted it. Either way. All right, either way we know. I'll probably get that corrected later. We're 0-1 right now. We took a loss the first week to Dallas. All right, so in this game right here, you have to win to progress to the next team. So it's not going to let me progress to the next team. And I think that's what I did last week. I didn't save it. So I think I'm going to make sure this week I'm going to save the game so our record also saves, because every time I close out using this particular app, it deletes everything. It doesn't automatically save. All right, so we're going to still rock with the Portland Trail Blazers. All right. Now, Cliff Robinson was solid. Now, if y'all look at Drexler's numbers. Really fairly average numbers. Right, speed, three-pointers, power, all that. Power and steals is average, below average. Right, Drexler, they got Drexler as an average player. Even Cliff Robinson has more power, better block, and better numbers across the board. Clyde Drexler only has a 9 in dunking. Now, Cliff Robinson, I don't want him with the ball in the clutch. You see, he has a red clutch, so we're gonna switch this up a bit. You know what? What we're gonna do is, because Clyde Drexler plays so horrible last time out, we're gonna send Clyde Drexler to the bench, right? And we're gonna bring in Terry Porter, and we're gonna run Terry Porter with Cliff Robinson to start the game. So I want to see if this is gonna be the difference that allows us to win right here. Let's just bench the scrubs, right? The people that, remember, we just had a debate, Clyde Drexler, James Harden, right? But Clyde Drexler couldn't do anything in this game because y'all know how accurate this NBA Jam game is. So we're going to start the game off with, and look at Terry Porter's greens. Look at us, all greens. 8 speed, 8-3, 8 pass, 8 steal. Right? I mean, again, I'll sacrifice the dunks. I'll sacrifice the blocks because I got Cliff Robinson in for the blocks and the power. So for what Porter lacks, Robinson gives us. All right, so we're going to rock with this right here. Let's rock with this right here. Hopefully I remember the keys. So last week, I had trouble adjusting to the combination of keys. I hope I'm really looking to do a better job. We got the Dallas Mavericks coming up right here. All right, let's make sure. I'm going to have to adjust to the keys quick because I was having some unnecessary turnovers. Okay. Can I get that? See, and that's the thing. They make it so hard to time the rebounds. Already off to a bad start. Remember. Okay, Cliff. Break the jumper. That was me. Good contest. Good contest. It's hard to time the rebounds on this. We down 4-0. But we can't let ourselves get down big like we did last time. Terry Porter's going to have to knock down threes. There he is right there. Okay. Good contest. Can I get it? Can I get it? Pass up? Don't. Oh. Okay. Take the lead. Hopefully it's different this week. Oh, I messed it up again.
2 points.
Boy, this Dallas Maverick team. Jim Jackson. I want y'all to think. Don't y'all think that the Dallas Mavericks in the 90s had the first super team like naturally built? Right? I think they had the first super team that was just naturally built. How am I missing wide open threes? Just from a GM perspective through the draft. They don't miss a beat. All right. But Jim Jackson, Jamal Bashburn, Jason Kidd, and they split that team up because they couldn't get it figured out. They couldn't put the right pieces around them. And I think, that's the difference right there between good teams, good organizations, and bad organizations. I can't get a block for nothing. When you get good players, you don't know what to do with it. Tough shot. They got some good defense, man. I ain't gonna lie. The computer just not let up, man. And we back off. I don't know why I shot that. Good shot, Cliff. But yeah, I think when you think about organizations, man, Terry Porter can't block nothing. Can we end it on the 3? There we go. Yeah, like OKC, Kevin Durant, y'all talked about how he left OKC because they had one of the first big threes. If you keep that team together, they're competing for championships for a long time, as opposed, and similar to what Golden State did. Golden State got their core and just stuck with it. They changed the coaches, the organization around it, but they stuck with the core. And when they let James Harden go for $2 million, I think that's simply showing a player like KD who's ultra competitive. Y'all ain't trying to win. So do we make any subs? Well, right now, we're not going to make any subs right now. I like sticking it out till halftime. We made a big 3 right there in the end of the first quarter. So we still going to rock out with the same core. I got to pick it up right. I'm slacking right now because we're talking about so many other things. But I'm slacking. I gotta get my passing up. All right, I've been kind of selling. Take that. Good D. Cliff Robinson. Oh, gets. I shot it again. That was my problem last week. I did that again. Man, he made a tough shot. I could have took the. Oh my God, these miraculous pushes. Boy, this computer's immaculate on the defensive end. They missed the dunk. I get one to go wide open. How is he guarding me? I'm down court on a fast break. Can I get that block? Oh, damn, brother. I don't tighten it up. Hang on. I tried to pass it in the air. They would not let me do it. I thought his steals was up, man. We down 11, man. Oh, Terry Porter looking a little too little right now. Might have to get Drexler in at halftime. Man, our size is killing me right now on ball. Come on. Is that the spot? Hey, I feel like they haven't missed a shot. I feel like they have. Okay, Terry Porter, heat up. Okay, good block. Can we get it back? Ah, they stole it too quick. That's the bad thing about this game. It's hard to tell when the possession changes. Oh, it's really hard.
At the buzzer.
Can I get that? Terry Porter, big three to end the half. Cut it down. Is it enough, man? Is it enough? I don't know. We're going to have to make some changes now. I think I'm going to go all offense now. Robinson's just not giving me enough defensively for me to keep him in. So I'm going to probably go with Drexler as the CPU. I'm going to stay on Porter because I need the firepower. I just can't rely on that. And then when you got Drexler, his strength is too low. He's going to get pushed around. So look, they're injured right now. We got Mashburn beat up, but I mean, they lighting us up, man. Steals, dunks, assists, man. They just beating us in all categories. Both they players in double figures, man. But, you know, we're going to make this comeback this time. No way we lose to Dallas again. 25-33 at the half. That's too many points. Let's get to these subs, man. Let's get these subs in here. Let's go with, I'm going to stay on ball. I'm going to stay on ball with Porter. We're going to go with Porter-Drexler combination. Drexler might be a better shooter in this game. So we're going to rock out, see how Drexler does to finish this game off. Hopefully he can pull out the win. And you guys, if there's any other basketball games y'all want me to play, just let me know in the comments, man. Let me know what you're interested in, whether it's older game or not. Man, they push me around. I can get access to it, man, and we could just rock out and play whatever. I'm just kind of over the newer games, man. Just really haven't impressed me too much. And they're kind of repetitive. Come on, Drexler with the block. Come on, man. Drexler, you got to get over there.
From the outside.
Get in there. Okay, good shot, Porter. Okay, push. Push. See, how come they don't lose it on the push? I thought I had that. And a good contest. And they knock it down still. Not really much you can do when you do that. That's perfect D.
From the outside.
Getting rattled in. Porter's heating up. I mean, I'm pushing. I'm doing the same thing they doing. They just push both of us. We got to just slowly eat into this lead. Not cash another one. Porter's on fire. That's the thing. I got to get on fire, man. Because when you're on fire on this game, you can goal 10. It allows you to goal 10. That's the only time you can goal 10.
For two.
Get in there, Drexler. Way to knock that down.
From the outside.
Bad shot. Okay, there you go. Shooting it again. That could have turned the game around right there. That would have turned the game around. They not letting me get to that spot. Y'all see how they cutting it off? I feel like that's the sweet spot for the game.
For two.
They still knocking down everything.
Terrible shot.
What? Terrible shot. I thought that was good passing. Oh, they didn't give me my spot, but I'll take this one on. Take that one. Cut into this lead. They always hit these.
At the buzzer.
Damn it.
Terrible shot.
All right, we cut the lead down to 3. Portland, Dallas. Remember, y'all remember that Portland-Dallas series? Brandon Roy. All right, how Brandon Roy brought the squad back in the clutch against Dirk. I think they might have been the #1 seed, Dirk. Or not #1, but I think that was his year. That might have been a strong year for the Mavs that year. I can't remember. But yeah, that was probably one of the best comebacks ever. Brandon Roy. I put that game on the channel. Y'all need to go check it out, man. Brandon Roy, I believe, would have been, I think he would have surpassed D Wade and would have been right behind Kobe as the #2 shooting guard in the 2000s. That's what I believe. I honestly believe that. That's how good he was, because I think Portland had a squad good enough before he got hurt to win a chip with Aldridge and all those boys, Rudy Fernandez, Nicholas Batum when he was healthy, right? Wallace, I think they had a squad that could have won a chip if they would have stayed together long enough. We're going to rock out with this same group. We're going to keep Porter on ball. I got spam callers calling me. We're going to keep Porter on ball. We got Drexler. Drexler's been solid, man. Making good plays, steals. Defensively, not as nice as Cliff Robinson, but we need the offense just in case we get in a tight crunch. I gotta quit selling on these turnovers. Drexler got a clutch turnover, and I messed it up. Okay. Oh, grab the board. Come on. That's it. Can't get mad at that. Good contest. See, they cutting off my spot.
Stolen.
Get to the... Man. Drexler, the computer never uses turbo. The computer gets the ball and they don't do anything. It's just like you can't control that. Throw it up. That's why you can't... He's not dunking. Because this is a computer controlling. Oh. It's like you have to pass it. And that's what gets you in trouble. Bang out. Ah. Oh, how's that another push? And the computer's pushes is one push and a steal. I have to push these guys 2 or 3 times, and I might make the ball go loose. Get in there. Oh, I'm rattling threes out. It gotta be my release. How do I not get that? Look, he's pushed. Another push. Don't get the steal. Block. Don't have the ball. Push. Block. Can I get the ball?
Stolen.
Oh, another immaculate block. Wow. 30 seconds left. Can I get to my spot? Okay, Drexler. Can we get a steal? Can we get a steal? Ah, so. Ah. Y'all saw it. Y'all saw it.
Overtime.
Why is Terry Porter the best player in Blazer history? Is Terry Porter the best player in Blazer history, man? Y'all saw it right here in 4K. All right, we can't choke this one. Their comeback was crazy. Oh, these blocks is getting on my nerves. They are blocking everything. Drexler's defense is crazy. I can't see. Drexler ain't moving. He's not moving at all. That won't even rattle in. I can't even get him to move. I'll throw it up. Dunk that. And they block it. Pass it. I'll take that. I'll take that. Lead for the first time. Is that our first lead of the game? Can I get a block? I don't know how they made me shoot that. Bro, we in another hole already. There we go. Porter. Push. Push. Can't get the steal. And he makes a crazy 3. Over great defense. Bro, I don't know if I can come back from this one. They're not letting me over there in my spot. I can't. Drexler ain't not doing nothing. Every time I swing him the ball, he's not doing nothing. This is definitely a 2-player game. You cannot let the computer fight. Because the computer plays perfect basketball with each other. I can't do nothing. It's all by yourself on this one. Like, I'm sitting here pushing.
For 2.
They don't miss. Porter ain't missing, man. That should have been a block.
At the buzzer.
Choked it.
Mavericks win the game.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all see it right here, man. Overtime win by the Mavericks. 72-67, man. Terry Porter, 17 threes, 55 points. I mean, I was trying to swing it over to Drexler, but when the CPU controls it, I'm going to have to check the settings to see if that's something I could turn off. And maybe when I pass it, I control the other man just to give me a little bit more control. But I'm talking about every time I pass it to Drexler, it's literally the computer does what they want, and most of the time, he's just standing around. Right? As opposed to when you watch the CPU playing with the Dallas players, they moving around, they cutting, they pushing, and I ain't got, Drexler ain't doing nothing for me. So I got to look in the settings to see if that's something I could train, because I don't need the CPU controlling my character. Right? And when I swing it, I want to be able to control him. So that's put me in a tough situation. Drexler played much better than Cliff Robinson that game. I got to give him his props on that. Terry Porter, man, strong showing, man, unstoppable from the three-point line. But, I mean, damn, both the CPU players dropped 30. I got to look at their blocks, man, because the blocks had to be ridiculous. See, and this is how you know this game is capped. This game says that they only had 2 blocks total. Matt Davis, 0. And and I don't know if they're calling those shots where they just grab my shot right out of the air when I shoot it a rebound. I don't know what they're classifying that as. That's definitely a block or a steal or something. I don't know what the hell it is. All right, but both of these guys got double-figure assists. They probably scored on almost every possession. I think they might have missed maybe 2 or 3 shots the whole game. So we're going to check the settings, man, see if we can take off that CPU controlling the player too, because that's killing me right here. Because I'm not going to be able to change that. All right, y'all, man, y'all see it right there. Let's see if we got anything else after that. Y'all see it right there, man. Dallas Mavericks, man, got us again. We got the stats right here. Oh yeah. All right, we got the stats right here. First quarter, we couldn't stay with them. So right now our record's locked in. We should be 0-2. So our record should be 0-2. I'm gonna make sure I save it this time so our record stays locked in. So right now we're 0-2. 0 win percentage, no win streak, and our next opponent, once again, is the Dallas Mavericks, man. I hope y'all tune back in to check it out. It should be a good game, but man, y'all see how they do on these games, man. Y'all see how they do. Y'all see how they do us on these games, man. NBA Jam, we go again. Can y'all fix some of this for us, man? Right? Can y'all do us that one, man? Cause man, it's starting to get crazy. All right, but also make sure you guys let me know in the chat if there are any other sports games from the 90s that you want me to go look up and try to get up on here and play. That's what we want right here. Is there any other games you want me to try to play? Whether it's double dribble, I don't even know if I have an emulator for Nintendo, but I can find one. Whether it's NBA Hang Time, right? NBA Hoops. I mean, it's a whole bunch of them out there. Lakers versus Bulls versus Blazers, all that, man. Any one of them games, man, if y'all got any special requests, I can go try to play it, man. We got to get some accuracy, right? Was it the games? What warped the minds of these 90s fans to get them to believe that the 90s was the greatest era of all time? I think it was the most nostalgia-filled era of all time. Right, when you look back and you just looking back at the glory days of the arcades and all this stuff, a lot of things went on in the 90s that you can give props for. Basketball wasn't one of them, though. But hey, it's FYF Sports, man. It's been another great podcast episode in our NBA Jam series. Game 2 completed. We lost that one to the Dallas Mavericks. We're going to have to change some things up in these settings. I'm going to do some research on this because we got to get better. We got to recover because we looking pretty bad out there. Hey, but salute to everybody that's watching. Make sure you guys check out our second channel. Link to that second channel is in the description of the video. Make sure y'all sub up to it. FYF News and Entertainment, man. We're going to be going live on that channel covering expanded topics outside of sports. So don't miss it. Make sure you go sub up to that channel and hit the notification bell so you can get notified when we go live over there as well. We're going to continue on with the sports talk here on FYF Sports. Just kind of busy right now. Squad at GCU is headed to the national tournament in Wichita, Kansas. We'll be going out there pretty soon here. So hopefully as soon as we win that tournament, right? I don't see a force in the country. I don't see a team in the country that can beat us. As soon as we bring home the trophy, man, we're going to get back to it. We're going to really turn up the volume on both channels, start going live a lot more, start pushing out more content. And again, and all you guys out there, if you have a product, if you got anything that you want to advertise on both channels, we're going to be doing advertising on both channels right now. So if you got books, if you got products that you're selling, if you got products that you're creating, t-shirt lines, anything, music that you want to push, make sure you email us, business@fyfsports.com. Send us an email. Shoot us your information, right? We have our promotional fees. We try to keep our promotional fees low, but make sure you hit us up so you can get our promotional fees and we can get your, we can get your products or whatever you're selling, your music, anything featured and sponsored for the month and get it here pushing here on FYF Sports. Hey, but it's FYF Sports, man. Another great podcast episode. We're going to be back with more sports and news, but until then, it's FYF Sports and we out.